Hello dear friends, I'm Roland Gunther, homeopath on Vancouver Island, and here I'm taking you outside for this news video. This is my garden fence, yeah, and what you see here is a little anthill. That's a tough little anthill because they have to struggle a lot. When it's pouring like crazy here, when it's raining, then some of it is washed down this slope because they are sitting right by that slope. But I hope that a lot of the ants are actually in this old tree stump underneath. So I hope that they still have a stable home. But in summer, the hill is bigger. But now it is early February, and you see they have been damaged during winter. You see here there's a big hole in the little anthill. How does that come? Well, when the ants in winter, the temperature is low, they are pretty much defenseless. So they are rigid, they are stiff, they are cold, because as insects they have the temperature of their environment, and in winter that's low. So they are easy prey for people that eat ants. For example, the flickers, the woodpeckers here. They love, that's an easy dish for them. Yeah, they flick away the soft stuff that the anthill is made out of, yeah, and then they get to these little anthills, which, by the way, you probably cannot see that in the video, but here it's already full of ants. Even so, you see them here. Even though it's early February and they are not yet very active, but here they are already working away. So during winter, these anthills are often damaged from flickers, woodpeckers mainly. Now, as the ants and anthills are super important for the biology and the health of their environment, and in forestry, for example, this has been discovered that they play a vital role for the health of the forest. What did forestry people do? They protected anthills in the forest with wire mesh. This study, and well, because they are very good researchers, they studied that, and they studied the anthills that were protected in winter and could not be damaged. And what they found was exactly the opposite of what they expected. That the anthills that were not protected, that were open and damaged from woodpeckers or boars or whatever is running around in winter, that they were more vital, more active, they have more thriving, they created more new anthills than the ones that were comfortable, protected, and nothing happened to them. So that makes us think, how healthy is it to be too cozy and too comfortable? Yeah? And you know, for our health, we definitely need to be challenged. We need to go out in winter and to get cold. We need to get into the sauna and to get hot, or too hot even, uncomfortably hot. Yeah, it's good for our body. It's good. Our body needs that in order to stay strong and healthy. It's not only true for our health and on an individual level. It's actually also true for relationships. I will never forget a comment that a couples counselor once I heard say, and she said, the secret of a successful long-term relationship is the ability and willingness to stay in discomfort. And I thought this is marvelous. Yeah, if you're married like I am, you know, it's not always so peaceful and not always just wonderful and nice. No, we also have other times, yeah. And how important it is that then we don't break the connection, that we don't get out of the relationship, we don't quit or anything, but that we stay and hold each other and see this problem through this is what makes a relationship thrive and grow and expand and deepen and get stronger, actually. And maybe in these times of COVID, it's also something to consider. If in our times, when it's so obvious how fragmented and polarized our society is, and the coronavirus shows that, how important it is to stay in this polarization and in this fragmentation, and to listen to the other ones, to listen to the other side, not only to try to get out of it and decide this is right and this is wrong, because on the level of right and wrong there's never a solution. So as long as one side wants to be right, they are part of the problem and not part of the solution. So a solution comes when we learn from each other and when we listen to each other and we find something together to grow a new reality in our society, and the same principles in our personal health and the same principles in our intimate and close relationships. So thank you for coming out here with me in this early February. Still a day, still a little cold, and watching with me this anthill, and what does nature has to teach us. Thank you, and see you next time.